Now, the big outrage by rightists right now is the fact that a group of Antifa protesters went to Fox News personalities Tucker Carlson's house and protested him. And then, of course, a whole bunch of claims came up, like they took an axe to his front door, which I've never seen any evidence of that being true. And, of course, there's always the tons of phony accusations that come up from rightists anytime Antifa protests anything. Now, here's what I think is really funny. Protesting is a right if you have freedom of speech. If you have it. Now, rightists are always bemoaning that the left is trying to stop freedom of speech. Oh, they're trying to make it so that you can't say anything against them. Yet, as soon as the left tries to do something, there they are, attacking it and saying it shouldn't be happening. I mean, to note the utter hypocrisy from the right is very, very obvious. Many of this coming from liberals who frequently try to pass themselves off as leftists when they are most certainly not. If you defend the system and you try to put a human face on it, you're not a leftist. And you know, the old saying, liberalism is a rightist ideology, and it certainly is. It's a preservation of the current system, trying to make it more palatable to people, and essentially try to disregard many of the criticisms of the system as something that is just the actions of one unethical individual, and then if we just regulate it, it'll go away. But here's the very interesting thing. Rightists are absolutely outraged that Antifa would dare go to Tucker Carlson's house and protest. Yet they're very fine. They're very happy to cheer on the police kicking in the door of Antifa protesters and arresting them and pointing a gun at their head. They're perfectly okay with the bombings from the United States against other countries. So when they protest Tucker Carlson for attacking the caravan of essentially refugees escaping crime, corruption, poverty, much of it enforced by the very capitalist system itself, and violence caused as a result of the drug cartels operating in the various countries. So when you attack them, you know, and you make it out them to be a threat and that they should be locked up, they should have their children taken away. And many of these same people, these regular everyday rightists, not Tucker Carlson himself, advocating that these people be shot at the border. It's just very strange that they should all of a sudden be so concerned or be so offensive to them that somebody would go to Tucker Carlson's house and protest. So it's okay that the U.S. comes into these countries, builds up all these dictatorships, puts through all these economic reforms that completely destroy people's lives for corporate profit. But that's okay. I mean, you can go to their country, ruin their lives, destroy their homes, destroy their whole country. But if somebody just wants to get away from that and move to the U.S. and be a part of the society like everybody else, that's going too far. Going to Tucker Carlson's house to do that kind of protest, that's going too far. So you can see that the blatant hypocrisy here, that the blatant hypocrisy that the right is throwing at Antifa. So if rightists are really so concerned about people coming to your home and protesting you, maybe they shouldn't be bringing bombs and US-backed dictators to other people's homes.
Thank you for watching. If you like this program, then please head over to my Patreon page and set up a monthly donation. It's your donations that keep this program running. Also, if you would like, please rate, comment, subscribe, and share in various social media.